Hey there, you. Welcome back to this pick a card type oracle card spiritual reading video. Now look, this is a timeless video. That means that it doesn't matter when you've arrived here. This is going to be divine timing. So the information that comes through this reading is going to be for your highest good, right here, right now. And if you came back 2 weeks from now, the information you hear then will be for your highest good at that moment. It's timeless, and you'll see. You should try that out. Also, this card reading, I'm going to be picking cards, and they're going to be coming from different decks. So watch it all the way through because you're going to get a lot of stuff for free in this reading. Now look, just because something's free doesn't mean it sucks. No. A lot of the best things in life are free, and if you just make the decision that this is for you, you're going to get a lot of value out of this reading. Now look, what we're going to do is you're going to get a chakra card deck reading. So that's going to be something to focus on with the chakras. You're also going to get a surrender deck reading. This is going to be something to surrender to, or just to surrender and accept, something to focus on in that area. And these readings are going to be important to your relationships, to your work, to your finances, really to your day-to-day self experiences, your human experiences. You're going to be able to use this information and the energy from the reading to be able to expand your perspective, expand your perceptions, and expand your energy and apply it towards the betterment of the little departments of your personal life. So you get the chakra, you get the surrender deck, and then you're also going to get a deck which deals with the galactic part of us. This is going to be what the aliens want you to hear at this moment in your life. Ooh, don't believe in aliens? That doesn't matter. Think about this. Alien is just another word for extraterrestrial or outside of Earth. Earth being terrestrial, extraterrestrial being beyond Earth. So just think about it. The stars, the universe, whatever's out there, God, source, aliens, whatever you want to call it, this is going to be a galactic message from this deck. So watch the whole thing all the way through. You're going to be getting a lot of value in this reading. Here we go. We're jumping right into the chakra deck, something you want to know about the chakras. Now, real quick, the chakras are just basically colors that signify different parts of our spiritual body. Instead of saying hands and arms and legs for our physical body, we're saying red and green and blue for our spiritual body. So the chakra color that's coming out at this time for our highest good is the red chakra. And look, it's the perfection card. So the first message here is the spiritual body is perfect. That means that we don't have to worry about like health and wellness issues, disease issues. Like these are real things, obviously, in the material world. But what we're saying is think about the spiritual dimension as this Wonder Woman type place. You can see it right here in the card. This is the part of us that is invisible, that is the superhero, the supernatural. And it is perfect. It was never born, it never dies, it exists all the time. It's like a star that is always pulsing that bright light, 24/7, eternity. Better than stars even. Stars are born, stars fade away, but this type of a perfect star is something that's been there in the beginning, something that'll be there in the end, something that is beyond this world. It is extraterrestrial. Ooh, it's our spiritual identity. It is like that Wonder Woman. You can see her here. Now look, the other thing we want to say about this is the red root chakra is representative of what comes into our material world. The red root is our material life, our earth life. And what we want to do is we want to bring down the very best fruit into our personal self. You can see her here. Your spiritual self and your personal self combined. So how do we do that? The card is suggesting to expand your material world in better ways. You want to put on this yellow speech, yellow expression. What is that? That is, in here, think about the most joyful things, the most beautiful things, the most wonderful things. Imagine them. Imagine them in your consciousness space, your spiritual space, and be expressing them, holding them in your heart, speaking them when you're wandering around this world. As you interact with other people, if you just hold that beautiful space of light and joy within you, and you hold those concepts of wonderful things, expecting the best, expecting miracles and letting go of it, just expecting that things are going to work out to your best interest. Have all that going on the inside, in the invisible space. And those seeds of what you're holding in your deeper spiritual heart are going to go down into the world and they're going to grow, and they're going to become all of these little beautiful, sweet, vibrant, red fruit, healthy berries. Look at this, that are going into your personal life. You can see that the personal self is wearing the robe that is filled with all of these beautiful heart's desires. This is something that you want to do in order to expand your material world, expand your finances, expand relationships, and the ease and the flow that happens between them. Expand all of the things that you have. The other thing about it is, look, you can see that our lower self, or our human self, is basically tiny compared to this spiritual self. So you want to really just get a bigger identification with identity as a spirit, so that she is really the one in charge, 51% or more. And you're going to just feel like you're moving through this world in a much more flowing, easy way. The other thing we want to say about this, for the red root chakra to expand your material world in all the departments of your life, and you know what's important in your own life. You know which relationships you want to see develop more. You know what you want to see happen with your finances, with the way that your ideas come to you. You know what you want to see happen in your personal life. So hold some of that, the joyous parts of that in your heart, and allow it to just unfold and grow. The last thing we want to see here is that the blue is both a light blue and a dark blue on the human self. That represents our third eye, imagination space, our intuitive space, our intuition. And it also represents, the light blue is our throat chakra, our words, the descriptions. So the way these two interact is important in the world. Always go up in here, think about, imagine, and feel the very best you know. Be open-minded to new perspectives and new little creative ways of looking at things. And then as that renewal comes in, bring it out in your words and in different types of expressions. If you have an intuitive thought and you want to share it with a friend, share it. Take a risk. Yeah, they might think, oh, that's a little batty. That's a little crazy. What? Who would ever think of that, Brian? Doesn't matter. Take a little bit of a risk and know that as you bring that renewal into the world, you are helping expand this energy, this white light, this beautiful energy that really waters the seeds of all of your inner heart's desires. So we don't have to make things happen in our material world. The perfect plan is set up so that as you imagine and feel them and let them go and trust, then those things just get watered by the expression of light that you emit. This is why we're always saying, like, be kind, be nice, be bright, be that positive, be that one who is open-minded. And as we bring these principles through into the world, they are like white light, special spiritual light that waters the seeds of our innermost ideas and heart's desires. That's just how it works. So that's your chakra reading for this video. Now look, stay involved in this reading, because there's also a surrender deck reading coming up right now. And after that, what the aliens want you to know for the galactic reading, we're going to do that as well. Let's jump right into the surrender deck. Let's see what we got. Something to surrender to, or to, just accept. Surrender to prayer. And that is a lot of what we were just talking about up here. You can see she's doing it. She's reaching for that white light, that yellow light, that joy light. She's going within. That's what prayer is. It is to go within to our secret space, to our spiritual space, and speak about or cast out like a little movie screen up here, like a movie camera up on the screen of our mind, all of the beautiful things we want to see. Surrender to prayer, surrender to quiet meditation of sort of contemplating and feeling out and pondering how wonderful it would be if A, B, and C were playing out in our life. And just get a little bit of a warm sunlight feel for them. Let them land on your shoulders. Let them become those wings. Let yourself feel warmed by the inner spiritual light that you can always connect with through prayer. Prayer is just focused imagination on a concept and a feeling. When you bring those concepts, those ideas, those words, and that emotional flavor into your heart mind up here, then you can let it go and know that you have dipped into the spiritual waters. You're getting the elixir of life flowing through you, so it's going to make you feel incredible. Plus, you can then experiment with trusting, voting for up here, and trusting that those things are going to work out in your life. If they don't happen literally, the essence of them will come through. And that's what we want to surrender to. Our vote, our prayer, our say in the matters that matter most important to us. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe. Ooh, and answers and support will arrive. This is such good news. Oh, the good news. Isn't that what the Bible was saying? It's good news because there is this other reality beyond this material world, this perfect reality that we are boom, 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 boom. Look how they're both going up. This perfect reality that we can reach up to outside of the earth, outside of the world, outside of what we've always been told, outside of what we know. We can go into that renewing space, and then we can trust an invisible parent, an invisible star, an invisible universe, an invisible God. And we can just gamble on that. Why not? Wait till you see what kind of stuff happens for you as you continue to surrender to prayer. That's card number 2. That is the surrender deck reading. We're going to move into the third reading part here, which is this galactic deck. Ooh, what the aliens want you to know at this time. Think about yourself as a galactic warrior, or think about yourself as somebody who was sent here from a distant star to play a role in the world, to pack more meaning and light, to pack a variety of uniqueness into the world. What do we have? Oh, life purpose. Isn't that interesting? We were just talking about the reason why we came. Think about what the purpose of life is. The aliens want you to know this. God wants you to know this. Source wants you to know, hey, you came from a different place. You were put into the world. You know this is true. Think about it. Where were you before you were born? Oh, it's going to be up to you to make that decision, to imagine and vote for through prayer where you were before you were born. Were you from a distant star? Are you willing to believe in these bigger, open-minded ideas that allow you to expand this green heart chakra, white light, yellow joy, spiritual purpose in the world? To add new things to the world, to be a portal, to be a funnel, an expression of the white light in the world in a unique way that only you can bring. Think about the things you love and that you want to do in this world. Do you love writing, drawing? Do you love music? Whatever it is, everyone's got special gifts. Everyone is made just a little different, like snowflakes, and everyone is life on purpose, having a purpose in the world. So all the things that we do, they will continue to grow and expand as we do what we really love and we find ways to take care of the things that we need to be responsible for. We can't just do the same thing all day long and only do what we love. Think about this. We want to also love ourselves and take care of the day-to-day responsibilities as they come up that are important in the world. In a way, like the life purpose can be combined to whatever you truly are sort of like feeling really akin to, what you really love doing, but also following the rules of this world enough to be able to not go to jail, don't rob a bank, you know what I'm saying? To be able to live in duality, do the right and wrong game, but also do the long game, the big game, the white light, galactic, what the aliens want you to know, you know what you were born to do. Dig into that, use your prayer and ask if you're not sure, hey, reveal to me more about my life purpose. Hey, remember, trust in that perfection, in that perfect plan that's unfolding through you. You are a valuable, unique, one-of-a-kind being. No one else will ever be like you, ever. And that makes each one of us incredibly special, incredibly special. You can believe that, and you can feel that. And that feeling and knowing is going to bring such a vitality through your bones. Oh, I can feel it like a vibration, like goosebumps, like all that goody good stuff. That's just going to be the wellness that we really want to stay rooted in. I'm going to pull one more card from this Osho deck. And this is just something that we ought to hear right now for our highest good before we exit this reading. And this is what it is. Boom, going with the flow. Just let go. Just know with all that blue, that indigo, inner voice, and throat chakra blue, the words, just know to let go. Know that the current of life is carrying you into a space of, oh my God, surprises, amazing abilities, amazing skills, amazing experiences. Float along that blue water of life and enjoy your existence. Thanks for being a part of this reading. Go ahead and rewatch it if you feel that you want to see what else is revealed. You never know. Sometimes when we rewatch something, we see and hear things in a little bit of a different way. You can also set the intention that you'll be led to another video on my YouTube channel. Then just go to the ones you're led to. Watch them mindfully, calmly, consciously. See what hits and fits. See how it broadens your perspective and brings an energy expansion to what you already have. The last thing I want to say here is if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that. Watch any videos you want. I'm here for you from time to time. I'll be publishing regularly. Take care. Have fun. See you again. Goodbye.